no idea what is wrong with my computer. It keeps saying that my camera is being used, and it's not. I'm so sorry that you guys had to wait. Hopefully you guys can catch me on now. I'm trying to move this camera around. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. My camera works when I do online run. I did an online notary today and the camera works, so I don't understand why it's not working. So let me go to YouTube, and this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Connect, so hold on. Hopefully you guys can get on. Let me go here and ridiculous. Let's share this one. Get shareable link. I can edit. Oh, can't edit that. Let's go in here. Gosh, can you guys, oh, I was gonna say, can y'all see me? All right, cool. All right, let's. I wanted to change the chat tile. It's ridiculous. Let me go on to this other one. Let y'all know I'm okay. Stop doing that now. Let me go on here and give you guys the new link. It's ridiculous. Hold on. Let me go to the chat so you guys can get on. Use this link. If you can hear me and see me, please drop something in the chat, because I otherwise won't know. I don't know why I keep having issues. I really don't. This is getting so annoying. So annoying. Your channel. Lives. This live didn't work. So annoyed. Like, it wouldn't even let me go live on the let's see. It's crazy. Then I can edit this one. Can't edit the other thing though. All right, hopefully y'all will be able to come on. This really sucks, eggs. promise. This is just like, so annoying. Let me see. I need to share. Oh, there we go. Share it. Copy. All right, posting this for everyone else. Let's see if you guys will be able to get on and see me. Sorry that I'm late getting on because I cannot figure out why my camera on my laptop is saying that it's being used by another, it says it's busy. I don't know. Super annoying. Webcam, mobile. So next time I'll schedule it on mobile. It says camera can't be accessed because it's being used by another application. No, it is not. There is no other application on. So I guess I'll have to start scheduling these from my mobile and not the computer. You probably can't use the chat, Nancy, because you're not subscribed to the channel. I only have it allowed, I have it for people who are subscribed to the channel to be able to use the chat. But I got the other chat open, so if you need to ask questions, you can. I'm gonna try to wait and see if anybody else can get on. There were like 7 people waiting on the other one that I couldn't get working. I just don't understand why it's saying camera can't be accessed. What other application is using the camera? Let me see. This can read and change site data. Maybe that's it. Let me see. This is just so annoying that I keep having these issues. I'm on, okay. I know, right, Jeanette? This is just stupid. It won't let me be great. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to get on here because this is just annoying me. So, oh, excuse me. So Mondays, I'm usually doing a Facebook Live in my Facebook group, but I was realizing that there are some people who would like to be a part of our Monday Q&A discussions that are not in the Facebook group. You have something better for me to use, Grace, to go live? Is it gonna be free? Because I don't want to pay for nothing. I don't want to pay for anything. I have StreamYard, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for StreamYard. No, I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, this is very frustrating. So I guess, like I said, from now on, I'm gonna have to just schedule these from my phone and just go live from my phone. So y'all can see me, y'all can hear me from my phone, no issues there, right? Uh-oh, what did I do? I caught myself cleaning off the camera because it's such a glare. Because I'm sitting in front of this. Why is it a glare? Anyway, so I did a live on Saturday. Wasn't it Saturday? And I was talking about the hospital, nursing home, and assisted living. Ah, Jeanette, thank you. Assisted living notary appointments. So I kept getting questions from people saying, well, if I want to advertise my services to the hospital, who do I even contact? And I didn't know. So I called the hospital today. And what happens is, because the hospital is huge, okay, that one person can't simply go throughout the hospital and let them know that there's a notary. Even if they send out a email newsletter, it's not really going to make a difference. They would literally have to go to every floor and maybe post it on a board, and they're not going to do that. They're just not. So what will happen is, if you get someone to call you and you go to the hospital for an appointment, take your cards, give them to the nurses that you see on the floors, because you're not going to be able to get up into the hospital and go on the floors just randomly if you're not there to see someone, if you're not there providing some type of medical service. Like, so if you're not supposed to be there, they're not going to let you walk around just to say, hey, I'm a notary. Hey, I'm a notary. They're not going to do that. All right. But I did call Director of Customer Service is who I was transferred to, and I left her a voicemail. So if she calls me back, she probably won't, but if she calls back, I will let you guys know how that went. All right. Next, I wanted to talk to you guys just briefly about the membership. All right. Okay, Jeanette. Now, see, the problem with people who work in the hospital being a notary, it's the conflict of interest. Okay, so I work with attorneys, and the gist of the matter is, a notary who works in the hospital should not be notarizing any type of health care documents for the patients. You can notarize anything else, but do not notarize health care documents, because you have a conflict of interest. If this document for some reason goes to court, they're going to say that that notarization was invalid if you are an employee in the hospital. Check your state, but for the most part, I don't do that. We are in development. Oh, okay. Good, Jeanette. So yeah, so that's why it's important to know that, because you don't want to be like, oh, well, I work at the hospital, I could just notarize everything. Nope, you can't. You can't notarize anything in the hospital, okay? What are the healthcare docs? So you have the healthcare directives. They don't usually need a notarization, not the ones in Florida anyway. The healthcare surrogacy, you have the power of attorney, the medical power of attorney, the financial power of attorney. Imagine you working in a hospital and you're notarizing a document, giving them permission to do whatever they need to do for you medically, and then you're notarizing, letting somebody be able to use your money to pay them to do something medically necessary for you. Huge conflict of interest. So that is why it's not advisable for you to be notarizing documents if you do work in a hospital that has to do with healthcare. You give anybody permission to do anything for healthcare, all right? It don't work there, and cool. Yeah, if you don't work there, it's okay. Like, I notarize documents for people who call me from the hospital. I don't work there, so I don't have a conflict of interest. I'm an outside third party. I have to notarize vehicle transfer for a client on Wednesday. Any tips? The only tip you would need is, if it is requiring you to verify the speedometer reading, you're going to have to make sure you look at the car and confirm that the odometer numbers on the document match the speedometer in the car, or the VIN number. So usually for those type of documents, they want you to attest that you've verified the VIN number or verified the odometer reading. So make sure that the car is present, okay, for a vehicle transfer. Usually for the VIN verification that we do in Florida, they want you to check the VIN number and the odometer. For the vehicle transfer, they just want to make sure that, they're transferring the correct vehicle. So make sure that VIN number matches. Other than that, you're just notarizing as you normally do, Grace. Making sure that all the elements are there, making sure that you can notarize it at all. That's usually the gist of it. Or the gist of it. My mom told me I was saying it wrong. It's not just of it, it's the gist of it. It's spelled G-I-S-T. So I've been saying it wrong. So that's enough about the hospitals and nursing home. Let me go back. I wanted to talk about the membership real quick. Now, For those of you who are subscribed and in the membership, I did an onboarding, okay? If you did not make it to the onboarding, I did record it and post it in our private group. Now, as a paid subscriber in the membership, I expect for you to use me. I don't expect for you to sit and watch. If you want to sit and watch, you can just, is this recorded? I missed the first part. Yeah, it is, Sharon. Yep. As soon as I stop this, it's going to post, and then people will be able to view it afterwards. If you want to just sit and watch what other people post, then you're going to just want to sit in the free support group. I am not dedicating my time to quiet people. If you are paying me for personalized or customized support, then that means that I'm going to hear from you periodically, from time to time. You're going to be a part of the group. You're going to be engaging, and you're going to be sharing, okay? That is why I ended up getting rid of a lot of people and keeping some people, because some people, they want the support, but they're not ready to start putting things in motion. And that's perfectly fine, but you can't do that in this subscription. That's not what it's for. This is for people who are ready to take action now and get their notary business going, okay? And people make time for things that are important to them. So if your notary business is not important to you, I probably won't hear from you. So that's not what the membership is about at all right? You can sit in the free support group if you're not going to be an active participant in you being successful as a notary, all right? Exactly, Sharon, and that's why I'm always hearing from you and you're always asking questions. That's what I want, all right? Now, another thing that happened to me today. So on Saturday, I got a call from a customer, and he needed documents notarized because he was selling property in another state. Now, usually when customers call me, I automatically see if they want to do it online, especially if they make it seem like time is of the essence, and like, oh man, I gotta see if I can take a break, and then I'm like, well, let's just do it online. That way you don't have to leave where you are. You can stay where you are, and we can notarize the documents online. They're like, sweet. Hey, Reggie. So I notarized the documents for him. The title company contacted me today, and they asked me, what platform did you use? And so I told them I use Pactima. I have a subscription with Pactima, so that's who I use primarily at this time. But I am signed up with other platforms. I just haven't been using them. And so they disclosed to me that their underwriters will only allow approved platforms, and they have a list that they would prefer their notaries to use. I was like, oh, really? Now, when I looked, the title company is affiliated with Fidelity. And so I'm like, well, I guess if it's a Fidelity, signing, or Fidelity is handling it, then that's something that they will want. But what I told myself is, they shared the list with me, and I will share the list with you guys. So what I told myself is, what I'm gonna start doing is, when my customers call me and they are doing anything real estate related, I'm going to just make sure that I only use the platform that is on that list, because I don't want that person to be held up with the funding or getting their money because I use the platform that their company didn't approve. Now, how would I know that this is the only approved? Because on his documents, I didn't see anything Fidelity, nothing. And he found me on Google, so he wouldn't know either. Now, if a title company or an attorney comes to me and they tell me we only allow these approved platforms, then I would automatically know, right? But a customer contacting you off the street is not gonna know. So I said, from now on, that is just what I'm gonna do. It's all about having a process and a plan. I wanna make sure when they come to me that it's a hassle-free process. So I was able to get back online with him today and use one of the platforms that they had on their list. and I got it done in like 9 minutes, and we were all set. So they thanked me for working with them to get this done, and I told them no problem. That's what I'm here for. So I will, let me see if I can I chat with you guys? I don't see an option for me to chat. Let me see. Oh, great. So I can't type anything in the chat. No filter. Oh, they got filters on here. Okay, well, anyway, I can't chat you guys, so I can't share it. Shoot. Well, maybe after this. Oh, wait, my computer's still up. Let me see. I may be able to post in the chat from my computer. So I didn't make a list. I usually make a list of things I want to talk about. I didn't make a list today. So hopefully you guys got some questions. Anybody have questions? Have questions about anything I talked about, or maybe have questions about something I didn't talk about? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. Okay, yeah, I could type here. Let me share the link with you guys. So for those of you who are approved online notaries, you will be able to join one of these platforms and make sure you have that in your arsenal so that when somebody asks you to notarize documents online and they are real estate related, you know, related to real property, you will be able to use one of these platforms. It's just safer that way. So that way you don't have to go through what I went through and having to notarize the documents all over again. Because let me tell you, it was 13 pages. But out of those 13 pages, it was a lot of different fields that I had to fill in. I was not happy about that. It took me longer to tag the documents than it did for me to perform the actual notarization. Me and him got on at, what, 4:40, and we're done at 4:49, literally. I looked at the clock like, wow. All right, let's see. All right, here's the email. And then let me share the link with you guys. I'm gonna post it in the chat. This is also why it's important for you to have joined more than one platform. Okay? Because if you get a customer calling and they're telling you that this is the platform they would prefer for you to use, you want to be able to do that for them. All right. There you go. I posted it. All right. So that's the link. Go ahead and click on it, and you'll be able to see all of the approved online platforms for title companies that work with Fidelity. Excuse me. Now, coming up, is it this Saturday? Yes, this Saturday, we're going to have our first live training of the quarter for the subscribed members. So definitely make sure that you show up. I created several guides, and we're going to work through them one by one. How do I get work from attorney off? Oh, Bubbles, hush. Y'all hear my cat? Hush. 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 Not go hush. Sharon, how do I get work with attorney offices like probate? You call them. You call them. You know, guys, when it comes to getting business, you have to be ready to talk to people. You have to talk to people. You have to call them. Sometimes a phone call is too difficult because depending on the office, they could be really busy, they could be really slow, and you know, they just may not have the time to sit there and talk on the phone. Sometimes you got to go right in the office, but when you go, make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready to talk and sell yourself. Okay? Google attorney offices near me. That's what I do. I Google them. I've gotten to the point now where my marketing attracts them to me automatically. So that's a good thing. But you guys, you have to market yourself. You have to. Everybody should have a Google business page because it's free. And you should not have put that Google business page together and left it alone. You actually have to go on there, update it periodically. Why? Because Google is not going to have at the top of their search pages that are not relevant. You always want to make sure you remain relevant when it comes to Google. And remaining relevant means that you are actively updating your page. Okay, so you can't post, make an update one day and then 6 months later make another update. No. Okay, and I'm not saying you got to do it every day. I do it every day because I actually like marketing. Marketing is just my thing. So I post every day and I add updates to my page. So I'm always showing up at the very top. But you don't have to do that. But what you do need to do is make sure that you are regularly updating. When the holidays come up, make sure you update your special hours if you're going to have any. If you have any type of promotions going on, if you're going to be attending an event, and you want people to come and take a look and learn a little bit about what you do, that's stuff that you need to be putting on your Google page. Will I ever do a Google class? I could. I have to think about it though. Because whenever I decide to put something together, I feel like I always overdo it because I end up having so much information to share. But I will think about doing that, Sharon. Should you send a bio first before calling? No. Just call. Now, if you want to do a cold email, you can do that. You could do a cold email, introducing yourself, telling them what you do. And always, always, when you are pitching your services to clients, okay, you want to make sure that you are telling them how working with you will add value to their business. Everybody wants to add value to their business. So that's the pitch that you got to come up with. You got to come up with how can you benefit them? How are you different from other notaries? You got to be able to, and they are really apt to work with people who they know are knowledgeable and professional and friendly. You have to be good with people, okay? Because people feel comfortable with people who know how to talk, who know what they're talking about. You can't just be talking out the side of your neck and they'll be looking at you like you're crazy, Hey, Ayana. So yeah, Sharon, it's all about selling yourself. And it helps to write stuff down. I can't tell you guys how much I write. I write stuff all the time. I'm always writing stuff down. Anything that comes to my mind, I'm writing it down. Write a few emails on here. Write a few emails on here, of things that you may want to say or may want to include. And like you just did, schedule a one-on-one with me and let's talk about it a little bit more. I'll get you together real quick. I'm real good with putting together emails and reaching out to people and calling people and talking their head off. Sometimes I get on the phone with people and we get to talking and they're like, gosh, I just feel like I've known you. I don't feel like I just met you. I'm like, I know, right? I love talking to people. I am a big people person. I love being around people, talking to people, learning things about people. So it's like I'll start off with the business part and then all of a sudden we get into family and travel and food because I absolutely love food. And the rest is history. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely work with you when I get somebody who needs a notary. I'm like, cool. So did anybody else have any questions? No, it shouldn't, Sharon. Remember, there's a code in the group that you're supposed to put in so you can get it for free. And I have that code on the home page in the private group. So you got to go back on the private group. Do not pay. I will give you your money back. Do not pay. You didn't pay, did you? Do not pay. You have to put in the Academy member code. And I can't give it to you because we're live, but it is in the private group. If you go to the home page and look below the calendar, yep, you got to go in there and look. Let me see. So when you're in the private group, click home. And oh, it's right up under birthday buddies. It's in the quick links. It says schedule a business meeting, enter the subscribe member code to get your sessions for free. And then it has the code right there in all caps. So you're gonna have to go back in there and look and get it. Let me see. Let me see if I can click on it. Nope, it's not gonna let me click on it and copy it. So yeah, you're gonna have to go and look so you can get the code. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to talk about? How was your weekend? How was your past week? How are you guys doing in business? How many of you are just starting out? How many of you have been doing it for a minute? Find yourself stuck? Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. I gotta pull up my YouTube so I can watch the chat. I can't answer in the chat on my phone. I can see your chat, but I can't type it, so. Ayana, I was having a difficult time trying to get my camera to work on YouTube. It kept saying that my camera is being used by another application. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't know why I keep getting these issues. Let's see. Okay. 5 o'clock. Sharon, did you find the code yet? Let's see. Got Nancy. Stuck on your website. Nancy, what are you using for your website host? I am not on StreamYard. You found the code, Sharon? Okay, good. You've been posting on your community Facebook page and next door. Okay. You have a Zen business. I'm not familiar with Zen business. Do you mind sharing your nursing home brochure? Did you want me to like post it in the group, or you just want me to show it? Talking about this here. This is my little brochure that I use to give to the assisted living and nursing home places. Post it? Okay, Grace, I'll post it. I will post it in the group. Oh, my wrist hurts so bad. Zen Business to set up my LLC and register agent. The website is part of the package. Oh, okay. But do you know what website they gave you though? Because there is Zen Business a website host, or is that just the company that provided all of that for you? You're welcome, Grace. I have to go on Canva and download my brochure, and I'll share it in the I'll share it in the group. Sure will. All right, here it goes. I'm going to download it as a PDF. So it'll be a file, not a picture. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, Nancy, you should go ahead and schedule your one-on-one with me so that I can look at your website and then we can maybe bounce some ideas off of each other. It's another strong area of mine. Websites, marketing, something I enjoy doing. All right, I just downloaded the brochure, so I'm going to post it in the group. Let's see. How do I, oh, there we go. Insert file. All right, there we go. All right, so the file is uploading. Okay. All right, so I have just posted that to the group, guys, for you. Reggie got a wedding Friday. All right. That's what I'm talking about. The company provided everything for me. I'm just not good at how to place information on the site. I have all of my content written. Oh, good, Nancy. There's a subdomain and main domain. I will schedule the one-on-one with you because the situation is limiting my ability to market fully. All right. Well, that's good. That's good that you have everything wrote down. See, that's what I'm talking about. Come ready. Come ready, guys. Okay? Don't come to me empty-handed. Come ready. Nancy got her everything for her website wrote down. All she needs is some help on how to place it, and I am very happy to help you do that with all the information you got wrote. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of people I like to help. I like to help the people who put forth some work so you don't come to me empty-handed, because I can't just be scarfing out all type of stuff for you. You know, you got to come to me with a plan so that I know where it is you're trying to go with your business, okay? Because everybody's business setup is going to be different. We're basically doing the same thing, but the way in your vision is going to be different than everybody else's. So have your vision, write it down, get a notebook. I got this notebook from Dollar Tree. Get you a notebook and write all your ideas down so that you come prepared to put it out there and make it happen. Okay? And I will help you. I will help you get your website together. If your website has the ability to where you can customize your SEO, because SEO is super important. All right? Google favors people who have their SEO, together, because they're not going to list you near the top if people are clicking on your page and it's not relevant. Okay? If you got a lot of people clicking on your page and jumping off, it's bringing down your relevancy. All right? It just brings it down. So you got to figure out, what is it that is missing from my site that is not grabbing their attention and making them want to call me? Okay. And I'm not saying that I don't get people that go on my website and jump off too. They may go on my website, find what they were looking for, and maybe they weren't happy with what they saw, or maybe they're shopping around. But for the most part, most people, when they go on my site, they're either booking with me, or they're calling me, or they're using my chat feature that's on my website. All right. So I'm doing something right. Okay. So definitely want to do your SEO. And you don't want to leave your SEO. You don't want to just do it and leave it. You need to go on there quarterly. Okay. Quarterly means every 3 months. Every 3 months, you want to go on there. I'm not saying that you need to change it every 3 months, but you want to go and you want to look and you want to see if there's anything that can be edited, updated. Maybe you do want to totally change it. I've done that already. I've done that twice this year. And it's doing pretty good. But I am also a research nut. Like, you guys enjoy watching TV. I enjoy looking stuff up on the internet, on my phone. I'll be in the bed late at night, can't sleep. I'm just looking and researching on how I can do better, how I can get better, or trying to understand things that I don't have that much knowledge on. Okay? So, Nancy, I'm excited to do your one-on-one with you so we can get your website together. Okay? Post it on Facebook and Nextdoor, that's okay. But Google. You really want to get Google. Get you a Google page. It's not letting submit in my appointment. No, I have it. I have it, Sharon. You're all set. Is it giving you an error message? You're the second person to say that. What message did it give you? Because I had another one-on-one. They said the same thing, but on my end it said booked. Let me know what it said to you. Because I have you for 5 o'clock on Monday. Next Monday at 5 o'clock? Is that the day that you want it? Because that's the day that I have. I have Google, but have not worked it well enough. I have 17 looks a few days ago. I had 17 looks a few days ago. Okay, we can look at your Google page too. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, yep, I got you, Sharon. Okay, Nancy, well, we're gonna look at your website and we're gonna look at your Google. Whatever we can squeeze into that 1 hour session that we're gonna do. I'm ready. Just make sure you go on there and check for my availability. And then schedule what's available. But Sharon, what error message did it give you? Because I do want to know. I may need to go on there and tweak some things. Because I have a bunch of different bookings. So if there is an issue with one, I need to go on there and see what the issue is. You're welcome, Nancy. That's what you get when you're a subscribed member. You get me one-on-one, personalized support, so you can get the ball rolling. Bubbles, no. Hey. Dang on cat. Scratching up my chairs. Active or deleted tech accounts have been used in this transaction. Inactive or deleted accounts have been used in this transaction. Send me a screenshot to my cell phone so I can see what it looks like. You have my cell phone number, right, Sharon? Let's see. I wanted to think about what else happens today that I said I was going to mention in a live, and then I'm actually going to get off of here because it's gone over my 30 minutes. I wanted to be on here. I'm trying to think what it was. I wanted to talk about the online platforms being preferred. It's actually a really good discussion that we're having. I'm happy that you guys are asking questions. I don't remember anything else. Yeah, no, don't remember anything else. Did you guys have anything else that you want to ask me before I go? No? All right, well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on this Monday QA. Like I said, I'll be doing this again next Monday, and I'll make sure to schedule it on my cell phone this time and not my computer until I can figure out what the heck is going on with the webcam, because I don't. What's the link for you? Just post it. You said, what is it? Oh, the link that I just posted is the preferred online platforms that Fidelity title companies or title insurance or whatever preferred for you to use when you were notarizing documents online. You're welcome, Grace. Good night. And when you click on it, it will actually explain to you what it is. Did you see the link, Sharon, that I have posted? I can post it in our chat too. I'll post it in our private chat. Let's see. There we go. All right. Compliant ROM platforms. So that is what Fidelity Banks want you to use. Oh, you say you're not ready for that, Sharon? All right, it's okay. We're gonna get you ready though. Let's get all the other stuff together, and then you eventually be ready for that. You're welcome. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next Monday. I'll go ahead and schedule it on my cell phone this time. All right. You guys have a good night. Do you guys prefer for me to have it at this time again next Monday? Because I usually do it in the morning, but if you guys want me to do it at the same time again next Monday, I can do that. All right. Well, you guys let me know. And this is okay. This is a good time. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll schedule it again at this time. Because that way I can get off of work, I can have dinner with my family. Like everybody is upstairs, we've already eaten, and everybody has retreated back to their rooms. Okay. All right, so I'll do the same time next week. Bye.